What's up, y'all? It's your boy Frederico, and we're here live in Greenburgh, also known as the Bird or GB. There's a lot of hidden talent here on the music scene, so we're gonna play the block for a little bit and catch up with a few of the artists from here. We're here at Manhattan Ave at Kittyland with 3 rising artists. We got my boy Cash Talk right here. We got my homie Peso right here and Jamal Ray. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we all from Greenburgh, and I know what Greenburgh means to me. Collectively, what does Greenburgh mean to y'all?
The biggest thing out here is family. So GB, everybody is my family. So that's what it means to me.
We come from an area where it's a lot of people who are like slept on, you know what I mean?
Right.
A lot of people who just don't realize they talent, or they realize it a little bit too late. So where we at, where we coming from, it's just like, we see that every day. It just motivates us to go harder with our craft.
I grew up out here. This is my stomping ground, you feel me?
It's a fact.
It's a lot of people that'll guide you, you know, that's higher up. I got people that's older than me, you know, that's showing me the way. And as far as my music is concerned, like, they support that. Yeah. And that's what you need coming from home base.
I feel like a lot of people don't have that support system, and that's what makes a lot of artists fall off and they want to give up. It's the biggest thing.
When you feel that support, you feel that love, that's what makes you want to go harder.
Yeah.
Like when you know that you got your town rocking behind you, that's when you like, alright, my town rocking behind me, let me go see what other places I can get rocking right behind me, support me the same way.
When was y'all first moment where y'all realized the town is backing me?
I realized I got support when I put out music for my first time on iTunes and Apple Music, and my shit shot up to 20K. I didn't even know my city was holding me down until people started posting my music. I was like, oh, all right. See where we at? All right, town.
Where do you guys see yourself in the future, the next couple of years, within the music industry?
My biggest thing is just investing in myself, you know, investing in my own business, my own brand, you know, and bringing the solid ones with me so they can build. Yeah. You feel me? Because it doesn't just stop at the music.
True.
You got the people who play sports, people who cook, people who is just, you know, everything.
Everybody's talented. Yeah, everybody's talented.
Yeah, everybody's talented out here. We're here now with the youngest in charge, one of the best young bulls in Greenburgh, Dada OZ. What's good, my bro?
Hey guys, how you?
Chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I see your movement out here. I see everything you're doing out here. You know, you got a huge following and a huge buzz right now. So what was it like for you coming up in Greenburgh, and that moment you finally got everybody behind you?
It was a little overwhelming at first. I mean, like, everybody on you, like, yo, when's the next song, when the next this, when the next that? But I mean, I humbled myself about that. I mean, because I know where I came up from, I know how long it took me, I know, I mean, what I had to go through to get to where I'm at right now. So really, like, when that all came apart, it was just natural. I mean, it just felt good, like, actually to feel somebody believe in you.
Like, what's some of the fun things you did out here?
Shit was reckless, bro. Shit was reckless. I mean, we do a whole bunch of shit. We come down here, I mean, we come to Kittyland, smoking, chilling, whatever. People out here had the dirt bikes and shit. Ball out at the center.
Yep.
I mean, they had the skating going back on. Oh man, there was a lot of stuff going on back in the days. Like now, it's a lot of shit. You gotta find your own lane. Like the young kids don't really know how much fun it was back then, bro. Like they don't.
Here in GB, there's a lot of talent, no doubt about it. But here in Terry Hill, it's home of one of the most prominent rappers out here. He goes by the name of BTB. Let's go check him out.
And we in Terry Hill right now. This is like my home place, the place I was born at, basically. Might as well been. And this is just my spot. This is where I've been living.
I know you witnessed a lot of things in life. You know, what's one of the main key things you've learned growing up in Terry Hill?
It was just the trust and loyalty in everybody, especially in Greenburgh in itself. You know, it was like everybody just knew each other. We all knew we had each other's back. Like I said, this place raised me. This place, you know, every night in the studio, I have a studio in my house. So this is where I made all my music. You know, I made my first 4 projects in that house right over there. So like that alone just has a lot of like value in it, you know, especially to me. And like this place just holds a special place in my heart and always will, because like this is where I started. This is where it all started. This is where I got my first anything. Like my first show was out here. Everything. I did this show at Family Day, my first ever show right at Yosemite. Like wow, so it's a big deal. Like you know what I mean?
I know you had Cam in that home studio with you.
100%. Shout out my boy Cam.
Shout out Cam, man. I know he couldn't make it, but you know, we still with you, boy. We're gonna give you that shout out, man. What do you think is in store for a Greenburgh artist such as yourself?
if all of us got in one studio for like a couple nights, it'd be a wrap. We would've made it already.
Wow, man.
We're just all too talented, you know what I'm saying? This is a place where people sleep on it, you know what I mean? They like to say it's the lost borough, like people really sleep on it out here. Like there's so much talent. Not even just hip hop. We got singers, dancers, videographers, everything out here. This could be a birthplace of something special, and I think once we just put our heads together, which is gonna come soon because I'm making that happen. Don't best believe. So it's gonna be a wrap. We're gonna be on our way.
And I'm here live at the Tomahawk Drive Cookout with no other than the beautiful Miss Carrie Anna. How you doing?
I'm good.
Being an aspiring artist from Greenburgh, what was it like growing up out here for you?
Honestly, it was really beautiful. Greenburgh is a very dope place in my opinion. Might be a little biased from here, but I love Greenburgh. I love the people. It's very cultural. Like we have, you know, different ethnic backgrounds, and it's just a really great mix of people when everybody comes together. And when everybody comes together, it's always positive. That's what I love. Like with our generation at least, like it's always positive. It's always dope vibes. So it was really great growing up in Greenburgh.
So like basically when you were growing up, what were like some of the fun things you did out here as a kid?
Okay.
I know me, I was wilding out. I was crazy.
I would definitely say like when we first were getting into like going out, like around like 6th grade when you're young. I remember ice skating was a big thing, going to the movies, and then as we got into like the high school, you know, people just having like get-togethers at the crib and parties and stuff like that. It was like low-key stuff. Like everybody was chill and cool. You know, we would actually like have fun. You know what I mean? We wouldn't rely on other things to have fun like a lot of younger generation do now, unfortunately. But we would genuinely like have a good time and enjoy each other's company. When
you were coming up in the music field, when did you actually feel that people from Greenburgh were actually supporting you and beginning to back you?
Whenever I would go out and I run into people that I, you know, grew up with, went to high school with, middle school, elementary, whatever, just grew up with in general, they're always like, oh, how's your music going? What's going on with your music? And for me, that's like a big like, I'm like, okay, yeah, like people are paying attention, they notice I'm putting music out, you know, I'll get feedback, you know, when I put out new music, people will repost it on their Instagram stories, or they'll DM me saying, oh my gosh, I love this song, or this song is touching me this way, that way, and it's really, it lets me know that people are paying attention and that my music is actually making them feel something, which is, you know, the goal, to connect and reach and build that intimacy with the community.
And where do you see yourself within the next few years within the music industry?
I've been doing music for my whole life, you know, and I was really putting music out and creating by the time I was, you know, 18, 19 years old. So I expect myself to be pretty, you know, far, not like, oh, I'm this huge celebrity, not like that, but, you know, just at least, you know, at hitting certain goals that I want to hit by that time, because already I've done 2 red carpets, I've performed for MTV, you know, I did a show in Atlanta, I was on the radio in Atlanta, so I've already been doing, you know, moving around, making moves, doing things, so I just expect it to keep going up by the grace of God.
We here on Manhattan Ave with LRPC right now, you know what I'm saying? What's good, fellas? How y'all feeling today?
Feeling great, man, feeling great, man.
What does Greenburgh in general mean to y'all?
It's like the classroom, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of shit out here.
Did a lot of shit in the parking lot right here.
A lot of shit.
The parking lot is famous.
That's a fact.
We seen a lot of fiends, a lot of crazy shit in the parking lot.
That's a fact.
A lot of fiends. Heavy on the fiends. So basically, when you said classroom, first thing that struck in my mind was you basically learned life. Y'all learned life out here. So what's one major thing that y'all learned growing up out here in Greenburgh?
Be yourself, man, because if you don't, you fall into a whole lot of shit that you ain't ready for. Facts.
I say be aware too. Open your eyes. Nah, you fucking get walked over. The streets will eat you up.
Yeah, stay on your P's and Q's. Stay on your P's and Q's out here.
Squares, huh? Stay alert.
Yeah, on your pivot, for real.
So for the outsiders out there, some may say, oh, Greenburgh? What's in Greenburgh? Ain't nothing out here. What y'all? Listen, we know.
They don't know much.
We know.
Don't let the scenery fool you. You know what I'm saying? We got plenty of talent. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of women.
That's a fact.
Beautiful mothers, granddaughters, aunts.
Yes. Plenty of culture.
Plenty of culture. Facts.
There's a lot of culture out here in Greenburgh.
Yeah. Ball players. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no town of slouches.
Who's some of the OGs or people that are just, you know, older than you that you looked up to out here in Greenburgh on the rap scene?
Oh, there's a few. Who would you say?
Up North Cartel.
Up North Records.
Up North Records.
Like Self in them. Yeah.
He was like Puff Daddy out here in Greenburgh. He had the wet. I remember they do a cookout at the park. He dropped his project. They did like t-shirts and shit. They gave them away. Niggas are still wearing those t-shirts from like 15 years ago. Facts.
Anybody else y'all can think of?
Jim Star.
Jim Star for real.
Greg Self was out here
Greg
too.
Self, yeah. What's Excalibur?
Laurel,
Excal. He's nice.
Yeah. But we was young, but we would like listen to them like on Facebook and shit like that. Back not even Facebook, MySpace.
MySpace. Greg Self used to give me his CDs. I used to get a couple CDs. FOE boys.
Who shit was Stay Laced? Stay Laced. That was
Stay Laced. That's Shay. Shay Lopez and Shay Baby.
I remember. Yeah.
Like, it was giving us game like we were younger, but we would watch them, get the game from them, and supply that shit with us too.
I know Greenburgh is gonna go far.